Hi, my name is Tom Woloshin. I'm here to give you a little more information on the Relax Roller, how it works, why it works, and so that you'll be a little more informed as to whether you'd want to purchase a product such as this. Now, first of all, there are two models of the Relax Roller. The smaller version is the one that's used mainly for the feet. It's large enough for 1 foot at a time. However, it can be used on the hands because there are pressure points on the hands as well. I like to use it when I travel, especially when I'm on an airplane. I put it against the back of my seat and roll my neck back and forth on it. It works quite well. You can put it on the floor and use it. It tends to make you feel grounded. Of course, you're up 40,000 feet, but it can do that. The larger model is like a rolling pin, as you can see. It has handles, so it can be used anywhere on the body, arms, neck, back, legs. You can use it on your buttocks, and of course, because it's wider, you can do 2 feet at a time. Now, what the roller is designed to do is to imitate VitaFlex. You'll be going, well, what's VitaFlex? Some of you may be familiar with VitaFlex through raindrop therapy. VitaFlex is a pressure point massage or a reflex massage similar to reflexology, and it was rediscovered by Stanley Burroughs. He's the man that wrote the book Healing for the Age of Enlightenment. You can see VitaFlex there. And Stanley Burroughs, and it was about 1928 or 1929, he rediscovered this technique. He was the man that, in fact, taught Gary Young VitaFlex in the 1970s. I took my training in early 1980, and I've been practicing VitaFlex since 1980. And some years ago, over 15 years ago, some of you may be familiar with my video, an instructional video on how to do VitaFlex. It's, as I said, it's been around for some time. Now, VitaFlex is very simply a pressure point or reflex point massage. It's done with either of these 3 fingers, and it's a technique that you roll your finger or your thumb over the reflex point. And this activation of the reflex point is called a piezoelectric effect. And what does that mean? It's a kind of a strange word. Well, it means a mechanical movement, which is the movement of the finger as a mechanical movement, activates an electrical impulse from that point in the body to the appropriate reflexive area in the rest of the body, in another part of the body. So by activating a point on one part of the body, you actually can affect another area in a positive way. And how does this work? Well, this electrical impulse flows along meridians. And these meridians are kind of like the electrical wiring in our house, where we may hit a light switch and a light goes on. The electricity is not coming from my hand, it's already built into the system. And it works the same way in the body. The electrical impulse doesn't come from me, it's just the person doing VitaFlex that activates the body's own natural sort of balancing or normalizing system. Some people refer to it as a healing system. Acupuncture works on the same principles. So VitaFlex is a tool that imitates this kind of rolling motion, as you'll see when I roll it. I can see it this way. You can see the points roll back and forth into the reflex points on the hand. Well, they'll work anywhere on the body. So this manual activation of the point stimulates a electrical impulse. And they've actually been able to measure it by doing what's called a skin galvanic response. So if I put 2 electrodes on my neck and put them side by side and measure the resistance of an electrical current from one point to the other, and then I do VitaFlex on the foot or the hand for the neck area, it changes almost momentarily. And it can be measured. So there is actual benefits to this. Scientifically, they may not see that immediately, but there is research to show that acupuncture does work. And this is just doing acupuncture without needles, basically. So many of you are, of course, familiar with essential oils and raindrop. And you have probably seen where VitaFlex is encouraged to be done in raindrop sessions. Well, you don't necessarily have to have raindrop to get VitaFlex. You can now use either one of these 2 models. And how I like to use it is I'll put oils on the bottoms of my feet. I usually just put my, put my feet together, drip 5 or 6 oils onto my feet, spread them sort of back and forth, put 1 foot on the roller and roll it back and forth. And That's all you've got to do. I usually spend about 30 seconds to a minute on each foot. For you that are, unfamiliar with this, I suggest you only do it on one foot when you first use it. Use it on one foot for a minute or two. Don't use any oils, just use it on one foot. Walk around for 10 minutes and then see or feel the difference on one side of your body to the other. Most people are shocked at how much different they feel. I was selling them many years ago at a show, and somebody came back hours later saying that he had only used it on one foot and he could still feel the difference, and he had been walking for several hours, which is quite a testament to the product. Now, when I teach VitaFlex to people who've been using oils for years, their comments are usually, wow, VitaFlex really makes the oils work better. My experience was I'd been doing VitaFlex for almost, for over 20 years at that time. And what I found was that the oils made VitaFlex work better. So you can see it's kind of a two-way street. One enhances the other. They're kind of they're a great pair. They work very, very well together. And this product, I mean, it's so simple to use. It's very inexpensive. They, we'll be having packages for, buying both together, and you'll see that on the website. So if you have any other questions, you could email me, tom@vitagem.com, and I'd be more than happy to give you any more information. I hope this has been informative. Thank you.